back, everyone. We have Noel again with episode 3B. What languages influenced Maltese? Welcome back, Noel.
Hello, Mel. Welcome. Hello, everyone. So today we're going to look at what languages influenced Maltese. And why would this be important? Well, it would be important because it may help us to reconstruct the speech. And if we can reconstruct the speech, then maybe we can also give clues who were the people that were living in Malta. Specifically, we're interested in the Arabs because this channel is interested in the origins of Arabic and therefore in just the people just prior to the Arabic Islamic diaspora. And therefore, I would like to remind the audience that that Maltese is the variety that is most recorded after Classical Arabic. So let's start with the Arabic in Maltese. As we saw in the previous episode, the evidence is very clear that it's not derived from Classical Arabic like all the other Arabic dialects. So it's mostly influenced by Maghrebi speech, that it was also spoken in Western Sicily under the Normans, and it's probably also related to the Arabic that was spoken in Spain. And also the Arabic in Sicily and therefore most probably in Malta was also made up of successive waves of Arabic speaking migrants from different regions, which complicates our task of today. So if we look at the oldest poem in Maltese, which is from the late 15th century, it points to an Arabic that was spoken in Eastern Libya. For those that are more interested in to see how the phonetic changes in Malta, they can stop the presentation and they can read more thoroughly. It's worth noting that it's something that is not only happened in Malta, but also in other dialects. So what is Maltese? According to Stumme, it's Syro-Arabic and Maghrebi according to Neldeke. So the scholars, there is some, not everyone agrees. Although most think that it is both Levantine and Maghrebi, but shifting towards Maghrebi more than the Levantine. It has two features, and today we'll do the Maghrebian features. So it is important also to, in the literature, sometimes North African and Maghrebian sometimes are confused. And Owens sets the record straight and says, like, it's better first, before we start to talk about Maghrebian, we delimit exactly where are the Maghrebian and what are the North African. And here we see that Maghrebian, the Arabic dialects, are a subset of the North African Arabic dialects. Maghrebian features. When we talk about Maghrebian dialects, we have to remember that there are pre-Hillalian Maghrebi and post-Hillalian Maghrebi. This is very important because in the post-Hillali, what it means that in the 11th century, there were raids by the Banu Hillal, which re-Arabized the Maghreb. So the Arabic that the people of the Maghreb were talking in pre-Hilalian is different than to certain degrees, different than, or it was less Arabic than the Arabic that is spoken after the raids of Banu Hilal. And this happened around in the mid 11th century. Now, what is of particular to note is that both Andalusi Arabic and Maltese and Sikul Arabic were not affected by well, at least to the extent of the Maghrebi dialects, by these raids, because the Banu Hilal were never in these three countries.
So it's kind of like linguistically, Malta then is like a time capsule from the pre-11th century in a sense, in terms of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And as an example, we have the word shaf. So to see in all of Arabic, it's shaf. But in classical Arabic, Yemeni, here Kontzi writes Hispano-Arabic, but as well Andalusi Arabic. And Maltese, it's Ra, although there are other inflections. But most, in general, only in classical Arabic, Yemeni, Al-Andalusi, and Maltese, in which it's said as Ra and not as Shaf. Pre-Hillali Arabic is more Aramaic than the post-Hillali Arabic. The article al is said as il. We have also this I got it from a friend of mine in Maltese. For number two, we say jish, in Tunisian zus, and in Moroccan juj. Some words which are common in the Maghrebian dialect. Um, what is interesting is that in the Maghreb, the first person singular, we say it with an N. We start with an N, like in, for example, Maltese niktep, rather than aktib, for example. And what is most importantly in the second personal singular, we don't distinguish between the masculine and the feminine, unlike in the other versions. So, for example, tiktab, we say tiktab whether it's masculine or feminine. And this is such an important feature that Owens, when he starts to categorize Arabic, the first thing he distinguishes the dialects or the different varieties of Arabic is by this. So on one hand, you have classical Arabic, Yemeni Arabic, Levantine Arabic. On the other hand, you have the North African Arabic, which includes Maltese, Tunisia, Morocco, etc. And here, therefore, if we see the diagram that we tried to make last time from these three different features, and try to make sense of these three features, we find an agreement between Al-Jallad and Owens in that of this early split of Maghrebi from the rest of the Arabic varieties. And therefore, what we have here is an agreement, a further evidence of this early split of Pre-Hillali Maghrebi Arabic from the rest of the Arabic varieties. And that's what I have for today.
Excellent. So that was great. So obviously, some scholars think the Maghrebi influence was greater, and then others think it's the Levantine influence that was greater. So in our next episodes, you're going to focus on the Levantine, correct?
Exactly. Yes, yes.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see you. Bye bye.